Welcome to our video on developing a success mindset now. I'm your host, and I'll be guiding you through the world of motivation and self-improvement. Are you tired of feeling stuck in your journey to success? Do you struggle with self-doubt and fear of failure? You're not alone. Many people face these challenges, but the key is to develop a success mindset now and overcome any obstacle that comes your way. So, what is a success mindset? It's the ability to stay focused, motivated, and driven towards your goals, even when faced with obstacles. It's about believing in yourself and your abilities, and having the resilience to bounce back from failure. In this video, we'll explore the strategies you need to develop a success mindset now and overcome any obstacle that comes your way. One of the most important strategies for developing a success mindset now is self-reflection. You need to take the time to understand your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and how they impact your journey to success. For example, let's say you're struggling with self-doubt. You need to reflect on where this self-doubt is coming from and how it's holding you back. Once you understand the root cause, you can start working on strategies to overcome it. Another key strategy is building resilience. You need to be able to bounce back from failure and keep moving forward. For example, let's say you've just experienced a major setback in your business. You could give up, or you could use this as an opportunity to learn and grow. You could reflect on what went wrong and how you can improve in the future. You could also seek out support from friends, family, or a mentor. The key is to stay positive and focused on your goals, even in the face of adversity. Positive self-talk is also crucial for developing a success mindset now. You need to be able to encourage and motivate yourself, even when faced with obstacles. For example, let's say you're feeling discouraged and overwhelmed. You could tell yourself that you're capable and competent, and that you can overcome any obstacle. You could also remind yourself of your past successes and how you've overcome challenges in the past. Creating a support network is also essential for developing a success mindset now. You need to surround yourself with people who believe in you and your abilities, and who will support and encourage you along the way. For example, let's say you're an entrepreneur who's just starting out. You could join a networking group or find a mentor who can offer guidance and support. You could also seek out friends and family members who will encourage and motivate you. In addition to these strategies, it's also important to have a growth mindset. You need to be open to learning and growth, and willing to take risks and step outside your comfort zone. For example, let's say you're feeling stuck in your career. You could take a course or attend a workshop to learn new skills and gain new knowledge. You could also seek out new challenges and opportunities that will help you grow and develop as a person. Another important strategy is to focus on the present moment. You need to let go of past regrets and worries about the future, and focus on what you can control in the present. For example, let's say you're feeling overwhelmed by a big project. You could break it down into smaller tasks and focus on one task at a time. You could also remind yourself that you can only control what you can control, and that the rest is out of your hands. It's also important to celebrate your successes along the way. You need to acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. For example, let's say you've just completed a difficult project. You could treat yourself to something special, or share your success with a friend or family member. You could also reflect on what you've learned and how you can apply it to future challenges. In addition to these strategies, it's also important to be patient and persistent. You need to understand that developing a success mindset now takes time and effort, and that it's not something that happens overnight. For example, let's say you're working towards a big goal, but you're not seeing progress as quickly as you'd like. You could remind yourself that success is a journey, not a destination, and that every step you take is bringing you closer to your goal. Finally, it's also important to have a clear vision for your future. You need to know what you want to achieve and have a plan for how you're going to get there. For example, let's say you want to start your own business. You could create a business plan and break it down into smaller tasks and goals. You could also seek out mentors and advisors who can offer guidance and support along the way. In conclusion, developing a success mindset now is key to overcoming obstacles and achieving your goals. It's about believing in yourself and your abilities, and having the resilience to bounce back from failure. It's about being open to learning and growth, and willing to take risks and step outside your comfort zone. Remember, success is a journey, not a destination, and every step you take is bringing you closer to your goal. So, don't give up even when faced with obstacles. Keep moving forward, and always keep your eyes on the prize.